Operation Shadow, SAVAK's surveillance of intellectuals. Iran's intellectuals were always a threat to the Shah's regime. Writers, poets, professors, and filmmakers shaped public opinion, questioning authority and exposing the injustices of the monarchy. To silence them, SAVAK launched Operation Shadow, a covert campaign to infiltrate, monitor, and control Iran's intellectual circles, ensuring that no voice of dissent could grow powerful enough to challenge the state. Surveillance was the first step. SAVAK placed informants inside universities, bookshops, and cultural organizations. Students who attended lectures by outspoken professors were watched, their names recorded in government files. Academics who questioned government policies faced immediate consequences. Some were fired from their jobs, others were arrested in secret raids. In extreme cases, they disappeared without a trace. Censorship became a weapon. Books critical of the monarchy were banned before they could reach the public. Journalists who wrote about poverty, corruption, or the failures of the Shah's reforms found their newspapers shut down. Poets and playwrights who wove political messages into their art were forced into exile or arrested. Some were tortured into writing forced retractions, publicly praising the Shah to save their lives. SAVAK didn't just monitor individuals, it controlled entire institutions. The Ministry of Culture worked closely with the secret police, ensuring that only state-approved narratives were taught in schools and published in the press. University libraries were purged of books that contained socialist, nationalist, or religious opposition ideologies. Foreign influences were strictly controlled, and any connection to leftist or anti-monarchy movements was grounds for immediate suspicion. For those who resisted, the punishments were severe. The writer Samad Behrangi, known for his political allegories, mysteriously drowned in 1968, a death widely believed to be an assassination. The poet Khosrow Golsorki, an outspoken critic of the Shah, was publicly executed in 1974 after a televised show trial. His defiant last words, calling for the liberation of the Iranian people, only strengthened his legacy. Even outside Iran, intellectuals were not safe. SAVAK's agents tracked exiled writers and academics, using diplomatic channels to pressure foreign governments into silencing them. Those who continued speaking out often faced threats, attacks, or even assassination. Despite SAVAK's relentless efforts, the underground intellectual resistance never truly disappeared. Banned books were secretly copied and circulated. Students held secret discussions in cafes and homes, spreading ideas that SAVAK could not erase. The more the Shah tried to suppress Iran's thinkers, the more determined they became. When the revolution finally came, it was these intellectuals, writers, professors, poets, and filmmakers who helped ignite the fire. The ideas that SAVAK had tried to bury had taken root, and no amount of surveillance, torture, or censorship could stop them. In the end, Operation Shadow failed, proving that knowledge and resistance, once awakened, could never be fully silenced.